大家好, I spent summer 2025 in Shanghai doing an intermediate level Chinese course. I was given a grammar outline by a wicked Taoist monk. He made it some years ago to prepare for the HSK Chinese proficiency test. This is one of a series of videos that will review 100 of the more esoteric points in this outline. The learner can refer to the jiangshi at the lower left of each slide to keep track of the point's number and corresponding topic. Complements, 不语, are added after a verb to describe the quantity or quality of the verb's action. They can also be added after an adjective to quantify it. There are 5 kinds of complements. Directional, 回来. Degree, 跑得快. Quantity, either meaning frequency, duration, measure. 句子, 谈10分钟, 我大3岁. Result, 听懂. Potential, 听得懂. The rule for directional complements using 来 or 去 can be either verb-object complement or verb-complement-object, such as 买苹果来 and 买来苹果. But if the object is a location, it will always go before the complement, 回家去. If it is a compound directional complement, then you can use verb complement object complement or verb complement complement object. For example, 搬进桌子来 or 搬进来桌子 have the same meaning. However, if the object is a location, it will only be verb complement object complement, 走进房间去. If the complement is 起来 or 去来 with an extended meaning, it will be verb complement object complement. For example, 下起雨来. If complement is 下去 with the extended meaning of into the future, it will be object verb complement complement. 中文学下去. If it is a directional complement with a verb and then la, it can either be verb la complement or verb la complement complement or verb complement la or verb complement complement la. For example, 站了起来 and 站起来了. However, verb la object directional complement can be either verb la object complement or verb complement la object. For example, 买回了书来 or 买回来了书. But if object is a location, verb object complement la, it can only be the object is in front of the complement. 爬上山去了. But if the complement is 起来, then you delete 来. 想起了办法. Here are contrasting pairs of directional complements with extended meanings. For example, 下来 and 下去, or 过来 and 过去. Where does 在 x and other clauses such as 自 x, 于 x, 给 x go when it acts as a result complement? 在 x goes after verbs such as 坐落, 掉, 跑, 打. For example, 掉在地上了. 在 x goes before or after verbs such as 出生, 生长, 住, or 发生. 在美国出生 or 出生在美国. If the complement is a frequency complement, it can be either verb complement object such as 我去2次长城, or it can be verb object verb complement 我去长城去2次. But if the object is a personal pronoun, it can only be verb object complement 他看我一眼. If the complement is a duration complement, it can be either verb complement object 学2年中文 or verb object verb complement 学中文学2年. But If object is a personal name or a personal pronoun, it can only be verb-object complement. 等我10分钟. And if complement describes how long ago a one-off event occurred, then it's verb-object complement. 来上海1年了. If the complement is a degree complement, it can be either subject verb object verb, for example, 他说中文说得很好, or subject object verb, 他中文说得很好, or it can be object subject verb, 中文他说得很好. However, if the verb and object is a 离合 verb, it can only be subject verb object verb. For example, 这下雨下得很大. If the complement is a degree complement and you're using be, it can be either be noun verb the x, for example, 他写汉字比我写得好, or it can be verb the be noun x, 他写汉字写得比我好. How do you convert a declarative sentence with a degree complement into a question? If it's verb the x, it turns into verb the x 不 x. For example, 他中文说得好 to 他中文说得好不好. If the complement is a potential complement, it can be subject verb the xo, 我吃不了这些饭, or it can be object subject verb, 这些饭我吃不了, or subject object verb, 我这些饭吃不了. How do you convert a declarative sentence with a potential complement into a question? Same as before, verb the x goes to verb the x verb 不 x. 他回得来 to 他回得来不来. Ta-da!
Yeah.
还在笑，花儿在飘，这感觉真奇妙。心中又想起你教我的歌，要躲也躲不了。风儿在吹呀，那云儿飘，天边响起歌谣。花落花飞，云来云去，要躲也躲不了。